Hey Sagittarius, this is Moonpie doing your April love reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus for April 2020. So some of the messages may or may not resonate. Of course, just take what works, what fits, and leave the rest. Hope that you are all faring well through this tumultuous time here in the world. I wish you all the best, all the blessings, and much grace during this difficult time for some of you, for all of you. All right, so let's get started with your reading. And this is a love reading. Okay, so you're starting with the moon, Piscean Cancer energy, and crossed by the Six of Swords. Driving the reading is the Page of Cups. The past is the Page of Wands. All right. Crowning is the Seven of Swords. The near future, you have the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So obviously we do see in the past situation here, maybe a crush, there was enthusiasm, excitement, a feeling of being free-spirited. Okay. Communication. A lot of communication was happening from you to someone, from someone to you. It seemed like a pretty positive type of communication. Okay, bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords, so could have been with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and this truthful communication as well. Okay, and this is just the overall energy for the reading. So there is some type of truthful communication that is happening during this month of April. Things no longer being blocked, a decision being made, okay? Whether it's with an air sign or just in general. And I'm seeing progress, okay? Progress feels like progress is coming. But there was an energy in the past here, again, as I said, of feeling free. And this is always my crush card. So somebody must have had a little crush on you or you on them. Kind of sweet. But now things are a bit cloudy and unsure in April, okay? And there's a challenge to get out of that situation. There's a challenge either to travel, a challenge to move, a challenge to face some fears of the unknown is what I feel here. Something going on currently. There is the Page of Cups driving the reading, so there is an energy here of communication happening this month, sweet messages and continuation, but I feel like the energy is pulled back a little bit more from the Page of Wands, where that's more action-oriented communication. This feels more like expressing of emotion, but with the Seven of Swords crowning, this feels a bit kind of, how can I say this, like a little deceptive energy and some sneaking around. Okay, so there might be a little bit of sneaky energy that's playing out here throughout the entire reading. Somebody might be communicating with someone else behind the scenes, flirting behind the scenes, that kind of situation happening here. Okay, and then some juggling going forward or trying to make a decision here. All right, you're in the position, your advice is the Four of Wands, this, stability, marriage, home, family, community, celebration. Your advice is to stick close to family at this time, okay? Because I feel like your family are your rock, and they bring clarity and truth to you, whether you want to hear it or not. There's an energy of them bringing clarity and truth. Let's take a look and see what this moon energy is, because this can be a card about secrets, lies, and deception as well, and illusions. So let's take a look here. Clarity for the moon. Okay. Somebody's not revealing something. So there is an energy of something being hidden here. Okay, I don't know if that's coming from you. There is, as I said, the Queen of Swords being at the bottom of the deck here, wanting to get to some kind of truth and wanting an answer about something. All right, you've got what's external to you, your environment, or the person you might be connecting with. This person is kind of contemplating maybe something, an offer or communication that's being made, or if they should have, or if they should, that kind of energy playing out here. Not sure whether they should invest or not. Okay, Sagittarius, maybe you were reaching out to someone or reached out to someone and not being sure of how they are taking your message or how they will react or how they're going to respond to your communication. Okay, you might have done something behind the scenes where it may have felt innocent enough to you, but if you're connected with someone else, they might find out about it, or there might be this energy of questioning, doubting, wondering, what you're hiding. Okay, it could be innocent. You could be not just innocent communication with someone, but it feels more flirtatious. And I feel like if you have a connection with someone, that person is trying to figure out what your intentions are there. If you're not with anyone and you're just completely single, I feel like this person does not know how to take your message or your communication to them. Okay. And there is an energy here of trying to balance things or weigh things out coming forward. So again, with the 2, this is about partnership. So if you're planning to send a message to someone, or you're reaching out to someone, or you like somebody and you're communicating with them a little bit, and maybe you're not trying to let anybody know about this communication, something along those lines. I feel like they're not sure what you mean, or they're not sure how to take it. Could be even just a text message. It's a challenge, perhaps, for you to send a message to somebody if you are trying to reach out to them during this time, especially if you haven't heard from a person or somebody that you care about during these trying times, this health crisis that we're going through. Reaching out to them, or if you have reached out to them, they're just kind of like, I don't know. They're questioning it. They're doubting it. They're not sure if you're flirting, or if you really are interested, or if you are trying to get something started. You guys might have been flirtatious in the past of something, but I feel like somebody kind of withdrew or disappeared a little bit. So there was a lack of maybe some communication. It's a challenge to it might maybe feel a little scary for you to reach out to this person in some way. I just want to clarify this 4 of Wands here and see what else this advice is for you. Okay, the 9 of Wands. So, gosh, Sagittarius, it feels like to me, if you're trying to connect with someone, it feels like to me you have good intentions with them. You really want to connect with this person, This is kind of like you wish, or you're hoping somewhere along the lines to be in partnership or marriage, or to reunite with them, connect with family, or something along those lines. I feel like if those are your intentions, your advice is to stay in that energy. The Death card sits here in a position of your hopes and wishes. So I do see you wishing for change. You are hoping that they are going to be physically okay if you're apart from them. And anybody that you're in contact with, you're also wishing and hoping for this entire situation to just be over as fast as you can, so you can just get on with connecting with someone, or connecting with others, or dating, whatever it might be. But I also see at the end of the month here, you have the Hermit and you have the 8 of Wands. So this is Virgo energy. So there is some type of communication for some of you with a Virgo, where things will begin to start moving. And then some air travel, some communications, Cupid's arrows, love messages. Things will begin to start moving. If you're, I feel like there's a lot of soul searching happening at the end of the month as well, within you, with another person. And then things just begin to take off. Right. And, if you're not dealing with a Virgo, of course, this is just the energy of going from, all of a sudden things are just going to shift. Going from hermit isolation mode to now being free, to now we can just go, and there's growth, and there's lots of flirting and communication happening. And again, in some way, your person, I will say this, they're still kind of unsure. Look at them. They both look exactly the same, contemplating, thinking. and they are thinking about maybe some type of communication or offer that you might be making, or they might be contemplating or thinking about making an offer to you, expressing how, you know, they have a thing for you and they want to communicate and they want to see you and they want to spend time with you and they want to go out and do things, and they have like these crazy romantic feelings for you. So it's very interesting for this month of April. It looks good. Let me take a look and see what the romance angels messages are for you. And I'm very sorry for keeping these a little bit short. I just have a lot on my plate right now. I'm doing a lot of personal readings. It seems like everybody has a lot of time to themselves now, and so I just wanted to get these messages out to you as fast as I can. If you want to get personal reading, you can reach me on the Instant Go app. Just there's a link in the description box below to get a reading from me. It's a phone call reading. If you don't want to do the personal phone call reading, just join in Sundays and Thursdays, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the live streams here on my channel. And you can get a question. You can ask me a question for $20. Much more inexpensive, and it's real fast. All right, let's see your love messages for Sagittarius. Oh, you had a whole bunch fall out. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Children, your love life is being affected by children. Some of you know that. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits. You forgive your parents. And playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So there is a conversation that's going to happen here in the month of April. Children and healing family issues. I feel like these three with the playfulness card, there's a lot of, and this might relate to the reading or not, but there's an energy here of spending time with children, or being playful like children with each other. And also to communicate. No, that's not what I'm feeling. It feels more like there's a lot of healing that's going on in a family situation right now. But there's honestly, it's time to talk. If you have something you want to say to this person, don't be fearless. Don't be fearful. Be fearless. Because your advice here is to go after your wishes, your hopes, your wishes, and your dreams. If you want to express yourself to this person, but you are fearful, and you are not being clear, because the moon does have a tendency to lack clarity, and you're holding back a little bit. This is a card here about being fearless, facing the fears, getting out of this emotional chaos and going forward. So your reading looks really good, Sagittarius. I hope that you enjoyed that. I'll see you during the week for the live streams. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.